Governor Phil Scott and his administration detailed how the bipartisan infrastructure package being negotiated in Washington would help address Vermont's aging bridges, water, and energy systems. Local 22's Devin Bates joins us live in the newsroom with more on this. Hi, Devin.
Yeah, Lauren, there's two overarching needs Vermont has when it comes to infrastructure. The first is playing a lot of catch-up, repairing bridges that have been deemed structurally deficient, and rehabbing the rail system are just a few examples. Now, the other aspect of infrastructure is about setting the state up for the future. Clean energy, broadband expansion, and electric vehicles. A couple $1 billion could be headed Vermont's way, so there may be an opportunity to address all of that.
I can't stress enough how significant this would be. Not only could this or would this make us more competitive, create good paying jobs, and help modernize our country, but it would also be a much needed moral victory for a very polarized nation.
Infrastructure covers a lot of ground. Transportation alone is in dire need of an overhaul. VTrans Secretary Joe Flynn said there's more than 2,000 miles of road maintained by VTrans deemed to be in poor or very poor condition, and a number of structurally deficient bridges.
I want to emphasize, while structurally deficient does not mean unsafe, these bridges do score below targeted goals for condition. This funding will be used to modernize bridges, highways, roads, and main streets.
To get a sense of how expensive it might be to give Vermont's infrastructure the boost it needs, the Agency of Natural Resources received $100 million in COVID-19 relief funds to put toward water infrastructure, and it basically amounts to a drop in the bucket.
While these dollar figures are significant and impactful, given the magnitude of the need, they are also a down payment on this core infrastructure. Over the next 10 years, we estimate that Vermont's water infrastructure will require investments of more than $2 billion.
The bipartisan deal would send $65 billion across the country for broadband expansion, which is sorely needed in Vermont. Despite $150 million going toward the effort in next year's budget, it would cost $1 billion to get every household in Vermont connected.
Because the demand for improvement has pent up for so long, it's understandable that we're all sitting on the edge of our chairs going, when is this finally going to be done? And what I can tell you is that this federal initiative is a most welcome step that is long overdue, that has eluded the country for many, many years.
Now, officials said the infrastructure deal would also bring significant repairs and improvements to Vermont's public transportation systems on the rails and on the road, hopefully bringing more service to areas that haven't been as connected. Live in the newsroom, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.